Hello friends! So we have a lot of stuff to do today. It's Saturday. I was supposed to sew yesterday, didn't work out. I went to Las Vegas. I was supposed to sew some things there. That didn't work out either. So I don't know why I thought I could possibly sew in Las Vegas. Anyway, so I have a lot of things to do today. And I'm feeling a little bit more crunched than I was before I left for Vegas. Because I also realized that in April, I am gone for 2 weekends, and they are next weekend and the one after, so I'm gonna lose a whole bunch of sewing time, which is bumming me out. So let's talk about what we need to do today. Okay, so we have some to do on my dress, which is I need to shorten the sleeves, I need to do the hem, I need to do the closures, and I need to make the belt. So those are something I want to get done before the end of the month so that the dress is done. I need to add a tuck to the bodice petticoat, and then I need to whip stitch in my busk on my stays. So I think I can get all this done this weekend. Okay, so in addition to all of that, we also, this is the fabric and the lining for my 18th century wearable mock-up, and I need to quickly iron it, quickly cut out a bodice and get that stitched together because I want to have Claudine come over and fit me for that so that I can get going on it and make it and see how it looks. And if it's all good, think about what I'm going to do for the real one or if I'm just going to wear this. So we'll see. I need to figure out if I have thread for this because I don't think currently I do, and I want to get cotton for this. I've been using like polyester with cotton coating on it until now, so I want to do straight cotton for this. I think I might even need to go to Joann's today, so today's a big day, so I'll let you know how it's going. Okay, so I have pieces cut out and I have gone to Joann. I bought thread, I bought some facing muslin, and I bought skirt material that I actually have twice as much as I need for, and it's 100% linen, so I'm excited about that. So my husband and I's anniversary was Thursday for 10 years, so I got us tickets, well, I got him a phone and a car charger, and I also got us tickets to go see Star Wars A New Hope in the Symphony, like the Symphony plays while the movie plays, so that should be awesome. Yeah, so we have a hard stop at some point to take care of that and like go to it and have a good time and whatever, and then I'll come back and maybe sew some more later tonight. We'll see how it goes. My back is kind of hurting today. I have a herniated disc, C5L1 something. I don't know. Anyway, so I have a herniated disc, so I have to be careful about my back. I took some Advil, I did some stretching, I laid down for a little bit and I feel better, so we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna do this sewing now though, so we'll see how that is. Okay, I am done putting this together. I have set this guy in my form. It's really hard to tell if it'll fit or not because this doesn't have stays on it, and so that really does make a difference. I like the way it looks. It looks cut really awesome, and the back looks pretty good. Let me back up so you can see more. It's a little bit, it's really curved, so we'll see how that works out when it's done. So I'll get it tried on me tomorrow with stays on, so I'm gonna stop here with this project until that's done and maybe return to the Regency gown underneath it to deal with the sleeves and the hem and the closing tonight. I'm gonna go see about dinner because I'm getting kind of hungry, and we'll see how much time I have to sew before I leave. And we're back. I went to Star Wars in concert and it was awesome. So since I've been home, I have gotten the sleeve shortened, I have the hem done, and I have whip stitched in the busk on that guy. I need to do the closures and the belt still, and then add a tuck to the petticoat. I might do a little bit more today. So the hem of this guy is done, and it's just drying now because I used the water-soluble marker to mark where I needed to cut and fold and all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna let that dry, which is why I'm not working on the hem right now. I guess this is dry and this was done. I squirted this, so maybe that's dry. Maybe I'll work on the closures. I gotta figure out which way I want it to close and what buttons I want to use and stuff. So I think I'm gonna do 4, like 1, 2, 3, 4 buttons and just call that good. I'm trying to figure out if I'm gonna use the same buttons I used as on the petticoat. Otherwise I have to go get more buttons and that kind of sucks. I should have gotten them when I was at Joann today, but maybe it'll be fine. The only reason I don't like them is because they're like super deep, which is actually kind of awesome, but it's also like there's gonna be like layers of stuff here already, including lacing on a quarter petticoat, the cording, the shift underneath it, the petticoat with the buttons on top, and then this. So I'm just like, ugh, that's a lot. So I'm gonna think about that for a minute. So that's another reason I'm not doing closures right now. What else could I work on? I could mark the tuck for the petticoat, I guess. So maybe I'll do that. Okay, that's all marked. I'm gonna go ahead and pin and sew this guy. So all I did was figure out what the distance between this spot and this spot was. It was 2 inches. And this is 1 inch wide, which means this is 2 inches wide. So I just marked another one. And here we go. And we have another tuck. Woo woo. So now it won't drag on the ground. And my Regency gown will go over it without showing out from underneath too much. So we are doing pretty good on our assignments. I just have to do the closures tomorrow and then maybe make a belt and see how that goes. Definitely gonna get more work on the robe done when Claudine gets here. And I might start working on that skirt. Might at least cut it out, we'll see. So tomorrow should be a big day too. Hey, it's Sunday. So Claudine's eating lunch and then gonna come over here, so she probably won't be over here until like 2:30 or 3, and it's like 1, and I'm realizing this place is a god-awful mess. And like the floor needs to be vacuumed and stuff like that. So I'm trying to figure out what I would do. I kind of need to go, I think, to Joann to get more buttons for that guy to do that. I could work on the belt, I guess. So I might do some of that. And then I could cut out the skirt. But I want to get this place like more clean before I start all that. So I think what I'm going to do is clean up this room for right now. So I think when in doubt, clean it up. Okay, Claudine has come and gone, and then I've also eaten dinner and gone to Joann's. I got a new one of these patterns, so I need to cut that and put it in. Otherwise, oh, and take this seam in a little bit because it's a little humpbacky for me. And then this guy's ready to go, and I can put a lining in it, and we're all good. And sleeves and a skirt, and basically work on this whole thing. But it fit really well, actually, so we were both very pleased with that. I also got some buttons to put on my Regency dress. I don't know if they're period accurate, probably not, but here we are. Well, definitely not. I mean, they're plastic, but I don't know if they had like mother of pearl or whatever then that they could use, but those are what's going on there for now. For people asking, this is the JP Ryan pattern that I am using for my 18th century. It is the robe à l'anglaise, en furreau, or, sorry, as round gown, or robe à l'anglaise, à la polonaise, as open robe with petticoat to be worn over side hoops, plus optional sleeve flounces. So, yeah. The new pattern is here somewhere. Oh, this is it. So this is going to replace this guy. Although it is the other way. So yeah. Anyway. I hope that makes sense to everyone. I am gonna go work on my closure maybe some more of this while it's still fresh in my brain. We will see what happens. Okay, so we have buttons, so that's great. I need to iron this all out, but it's gonna have to go into luggage and stuff, so I'll just iron it when I get there, I guess. Unless I get to wear it earlier. This guy has had all of its seams zigzagged, and I have fixed this shoulder seam, so that looks much better now. So now I have to make a lining and figure out the sleeve situation. This board here really needs to be washed down with alcohol. It's got this coating on it that makes the first time you try to erase it not really work in any given area. So, but good luck with that. I think this stuff is on here until it's done, basically. So, hopefully these will start becoming done. So, anyway, that's all I think I'm going to do for tonight. I'm going to go watch some Umbrella Academy with my husband and then go to sleep because I'm pretty tired. I will have some time to sew this week, so that's exciting. That should be coming right at you. Okay. Hey guys, it's Monday night. I felt like yesterday was really chaotic. I felt like I didn't really know what I wanted to work on. I was tired, like it just wasn't working for me, so I sort of give up after a while. I did put on a lot of stuff, like I put the closures on, and I'm pretty much ready to call that Regency dress done. I need to make some belts, but some of the fabric isn't even here yet. But I'll make a self belt, so that's done, which I'm excited about. So today I've decided that I'm going to go ahead and cut out the skirt fabric for my Victorian for Lady Watson, and maybe I will cut out the lining fabric for this 18th century business. We'll see. I may actually not have cut enough fabric for the lining, so maybe I should take that much one. I'll put that in the wash now. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna get started on Lady Watson's skirt because that's something that is mindless and I can do this really quick. I'm also contemplating taking my sewing machine in on Thursday morning because I know I'm not going to sew Thursday night, and then I'm gone for Friday until next Saturday in New York, so I'm not going to need my sewing machine for over a week. And then I think I get back Saturday night though, which means I can't pick up my sewing machine until Tuesday, and I'm going to have a couple days here without my machine. Fortunately, I have a second machine downstairs. It's kind of older. Well, actually it's newer, but it's not as fancy as this one, so it's probably good that I use it and get it working and work on it and stuff like that. And then maybe when this other one comes back, I'll drop off the Janome for cleaning and stuff too, so it just maintains goodness. Yeah, so anyway, that's my plan currently. I'm gonna start on this and I'll let you know how things go. So I'm sewing the skirts. It is not pure silk. That is what I've decided. Bernadette, you have not pure silk. I sent her some of my fabric. Anyway, I think it's silk and poly, because it burns, the weft and the warp burn differently, and they burn completely differently. So anyway, I have decided to do French seaming on this. So for those of you who don't know what that is, it means you sew the skirt. You normally would sew it, the outside of the fabric you would sew in the middle, and then the inside of the fabric would be on the outside when you sew it. This way you do it outsides out first, so you make a 1/4 inch seam, and then you iron it flat, then you iron it open, and then you iron it together the other way, and you sew another seam on the inside, so that this 1/4 inch seam right here is inside of a little, fold in the fabric, basically. So I'm doing that currently, so I have started, so yay. Okay, we have a skirt. It is loosely pinned on here just to make sure everything looks good. It even has a pocket, which is in here. So yay, and it's pretty deep. I just loosely pinned it back here to make sure the length is going to be good, and the length is going to be good. So I can hem this tomorrow and put it on a waistband and call it good. So we're excited about this guy. That was fast. So I really like this pattern. I think I have used it before. I mean, it's not going to be done because I will have to trim it. So I don't really know how I'm going to catalog this. I think I'm going to make the clothes first and then trim them. So I'm going to add line items to my board, I think, because that is the only way that this is going to make me have sanity. I need to be able to mark stuff off. So I think I'm just going to add things. Okay, more tomorrow. Hope you guys are having a good week. Okay, we have a skirt. Yay. It's Wednesday. Is that right? Yeah, it's Wednesday. So I am calling this guy good. I had a little kerfuffle back here, but it'll be okay. It'll be covered. I'm not that concerned about it. I might go unpick it later. So, but I have a skirt. I am going to put trim on it later. It's actually kind of a lie. It's not really done because it doesn't have a closure yet. And I think I need to put tapes in here, like sew them in so they hold all this back. So I'm gonna do that when I get home though, so from New York. So I think I'm gonna call this vlog good. Oh, I wanted to tell you guys what I was listening to. What am I listening to? It's called Dollars and Cents, How We Misthink Money and How to Spend Smarter. And it's by this British guy. Well, a British guy reads it. And it's very funny because it's like a lot of like psychology about money. That sounds really boring, but it's not. It's actually really good. It's very, very funny. So I liked the book about home, and so now I'm doing this one. Not the same guy though. Anyway, what are you guys listening to? What are you guys working on? How are your projects going? Let me know. I hope you guys are having a great week, and I probably won't have a vlog next week because I'll be in New York on Friday, so I won't have anything to upload. So that's where we are with that. But I might have time to film a review tomorrow, and then I might have that up for you guys. So that guy's done. We will. It's not really done. I'm marking it off anyway. I'm cheating right now. I'm cheating myself.